Yo, welcome to Talk and Draw episode 5. Today I have two things to say before I get the video started. One, I made a new outro. I was talking about it in my descriptions in the past few videos. If y'all read those, I don't know if you do, but I put them in there anyway. But you're going to see that at the end of today's video, and be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks. Peace out. What's up, everybody? Just wanted to welcome you again to episode 5 of Talk and Draw, a series where you listen to me talk while you watch me draw. Or you don't, because sometimes people just like to listen to me talk. Or, no, they don't, I'm lying. In today's episode, instead of just giving you something from the range of things that I've already talked about, that being stories from my past or my deteriorating mental state, I figured I'd actually talk about art. In the grand scheme of things, when I really look at it, I've been doing art for most of my life, and I'm 19 now, so I'd say from about the age of 6 up until now, I've been drawing. Only very recently, being like 3 years ago, when I was graduating high school, my very last year, did I start to take it pretty seriously. And just recently, I was making this piece that you're actually watching, looking at now, and I was thinking about what really got me into all of this, you know, like the whole art world and creating things and writing stories and just trying to do something with that. So, took a trip down memory lane by myself in my head, obviously, and I came back to a certain memory. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually from Baltimore. A lot of my family is back there. And I don't remember if it was summertime or if it was winter. It was sometime during that year. I ended up going back to Baltimore. I didn't even specify the year, my bad. During my junior year of high school, I went back to Baltimore, and I was talking to my aunt about the career path that I wanted to choose. Even though I wasn't exactly sure at the time, it was just at the front of my mind. I told her I wanted to be like a graphic designer, maybe work down in like Santa Monica or anywhere, honestly. It's a remote job, you know. I could work from home if I wanted to, but I was just telling her that was my end goal. That's what I wanted to do. If I could be a graphic designer, I could make movie posters and whatnot, and just bring my creativity into life, you know, not just always in the back of my head. And when I explained that to her, she was very impressed with the way that I was talking about it, because I was very certain of what I wanted to do. But what she said to me contradicted how she looked at me when I was explaining it. And this is something that I never forgot, and I wanted to talk about it because I feel like it's kind of been a driving force for what I do now. She said, it's nice that you want to do art, and sure, there may be money in it, but it's unreliable. And you're never going to be able to pay the bills. Like, you won't be able to live off of that, is basically what she told me. And she suggested that I look for something different. Now, at the time, being 17, you know, I'm not exactly naive too much at that point. Well, I was a lot more naive than I am now, but I wasn't naive to what she was getting at. And to me, it felt like she was saying, give up on your dream, do something else. And that sucked. It really did suck. And I think without realizing it, the very next year, when I had started to make my Instagram and try to like push my art somewhere else besides like a classroom perspective, or just be, you know, drawing random things in my sketchbook to never show anybody, never try to make any money off of it, and just do it for myself, which I still do now. But you know, it's different because it's going on YouTube, it's going to Twitter, it's going to Instagram, soon on ArtStation, maybe on Twitch. I do want to stream, but that's a whole different conversation. My point in saying that was those words of discouragement were a big driving force for me to push myself so hard when I was 18 to build a platform, because I wanted so badly to prove her wrong, because all of my life I felt like I couldn't really do much else. I was honestly, I don't know if it's because I wasn't putting in effort or I just didn't care enough, but school was never really my thing. And when it came to art, even after all those years that I spent not drawing anything, when I did come back to it, it felt so alleviating to know that I could just make up something in my head and then bring it to life. And if other people liked it on top of that, it was just a bonus, you know? It was a big confidence booster for me to know that I could still do that after all these years. So it just made me think like this is something that I really want to stick with, you know? It's fun. And it eventually turned into what it is now, where I just I draw characters, I write stories, trying to do commissions, you know, just like trying to push my stuff out there. But my end goal now is much different than what it was when I started. Because technically I'm already doing what I wanted to do back when I was 17 and 18. Only difference is now, like I said, my mindset has changed. So what I want to end up doing is entirely different. This episode's going to be really short. I just wanted to tell you that I just wanted to tell you this story, my bad, to get my point across and say that never give up on your dreams. Even though there will be people in your life who will discourage you, whether that be family, whether that be friends, teachers, your boss, if you have a job, you know, there will always be people who doubt you. But regardless of the adversity that you might face, if you're really passionate about something, if it's something that you really want to do, then go for it. Because nothing in life will make you happier than to know that against all the odds, you still stuck with what you wanted to do. And at the end of the day, if it ends up changing, your passions change, your hobbies change, well, then so what? Follow those, you know? You don't have to stick with one thing. Life is short. Do what the hell you want. And that's something I'm slowly learning as I grow older. But I felt like that was a message that I had to share on here because it's something that I feel like I'm just recently starting to understand. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the art and this short little episode. It was fun to make. Also, I hope you enjoy the outro if you do look at it. But let me know in the comment section. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe. Peace out.